What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we're going to be going over the new ReZero units and going over the character translations for them and what they actually do. So let's hop into it. Before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We're on the road to 10k subscribers, and at the time of recording this video, I'm at 7.52k subscribers on the YouTube channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications if you want to stay up to date with anything 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross related. And with that out of the way, let's hop into the video. Alright, so let's go over each of the new units here. It looks like Korean Jesus actually re-uploaded, did he re-upload a unit? Oh no, it's all 4. Never mind. Okay, so we'll start with Amelia here. She's going to be the first unit we go over. But here's Amelia. So we got blue character. She's going to be blue. SSR rarity. So for her passive here, when a hero takes damage from the same enemy unit twice or more, removes debuffs from allies and applies frozen to the attacking enemy for 2 turns, excludes annihilation. So basically what this is saying is that every time they attack you, if they attack you twice or more, they're going to get frozen on their turn. It also removes their debuffs from all allies and freezes the enemy like with that. So it cleanses all debuffs. So she's kind of like a counter to Assault Melee if you actually think about it. Because if Assault Melee attacks twice, and one of the hits are into Amelia here, or 2 of the hits are into Amelia, then the Assault Melee is getting frozen, and all the debuffs that Assault Melee applied are going to be cleansed because of Amelia's passive right there. So that's a W. Pretty good for her. For her first skill here, she's going to deal 360% damage to a single target enemy and freeze for 2 turns. When the freeze is removed by using skills, ultimate movement skills, or when the turn has passed, deal damage equal to 40% of the remaining HP. So basically, this new freeze skill is actually brand new. Because Red Jericho does have like a skill along the lines of this, but the difference is that Amelia's actually freezes on rank 1. So this one is different than Jericho's, because Jericho's actually just does 220% on rank 1, while this one does a freeze on rank 1. So that's pretty good right there. I feel like it's better to freeze on rank 1 though, just because having freeze like is a way to like immobilize an enemy on a rank 1 too, so which is really good. And then her second skill here is basically Green Gotha's Dissolve. So it deals 180% of damage to all enemies and reduce alt gauge by 2 at the end of the enemy's turn for 2 turns. So as you can see, it's basically Green Gotha Dissolve, which is a good card because, you know, like dissolving the enemy, you take their gauge, and then you also have like utility here with the freezes, and then you can freeze through with your passive. Like I feel like Amelia is going to be super good. And then for ultimate here, she's going to inflict secret technique damage equal to 300% of attack on all enemies and attribute advantage damage. So basically she's super effective against all types, and it does 300%. And then 20% per additional like card in the hand, right? So that is basically LV's ult. If you guys have used Lost Fiend Meliodas, she has the exact same ult as Lost Fiend Meliodas, and like with that, her kit is really good. I think Amelia is definitely the best one of the 4. But the like Rem is pretty is a close second though, because she's actually very good as well. Let's actually pull up Red Rem here. Red Rem. So Red Rem, she's going to be the next unit in the collab. So she's going to be red SSR rarity. For her passive here, she's going to increase the hero's attack related stats by 5%, max 5 stacks for 3 turns whenever you increase your ult gauge by moving your skills, using skills, or ranking up these skills. Whenever the hero has 5 ultimate move gauges, recover max HP by 30%. So basically what you do here is whenever you rank up into a Rem here, or every time you move a skill or you use a card, she gets attack related stats increased by 5%, which is really good. I thought it was basic stats at first from the thing, but it's actually saying attack related stats here. And if we go on the live stream, you can actually see that it was actually attack related stats here. Every time they move cards with Rem here, like if I can actually find the part, I think it's this part right here. I'll just mute this. But basically, like when they get to the part where they show off Rem here, if I can get to that part, let's skip through. Oh, they reset. There you go. I think it's around here. It's around here. So basically what they're going to do here is they're just going to have Amelia Amelia do the freeze there, and then Rem, as you can see, she has 4 attack related stats buffs, and she can actually get another one here, as you'll see when she does move card. You can see she moves cards and she gets a stack of attack related stats there. But the thing is, it does look like no, because she's getting buffed by Ram in the back. That's why it shows the other stats increase. Like if you go to the stat increases here, you can actually see that not Amelia here, but if we go to Rem here, when they move a card with Rem, and then she full heals when she gets max gauge, and then as you can see, because she got the 30% heal, and yeah, as you can see, like she's actually really good. So I feel like that passive in itself is just a very good passive right there. Definitely top passives in the game for sure. And then her first card here is going to be Amplify Single Target. So basically Red Escanor, Assault Meliodas, Blue Galland. You guys know what Amplify is. It's, you know, per buff on self you do 30% more damage. So when max stacked with Rem, you're going to be doing 150% damage increase, which is pretty good. So nice to have right there. For the second skill here, is going to deal 325% of damage to all enemies for 2 turns, reduces the enemy's ultimate move damage by 50% as well as blocking their ultimate move effects. So on level 3, this actually seals ultimate and reduces your ultimate by 50%. Or it doesn't seal ultimate, it just blocks the effects. So when nullify, it's basically, oh my god, that's actually really good then. That's a brand new card. Because what this does is it's like Valenti's single target card. That actually nullifies effects of cards. So Rem is actually a lot better than I thought if we really think about it. And then she does 420% crushing damage to all enemies, which basically is just the Shatter AoE, which is not a bad ultimate as well. Like Shatter AoE is pretty good. But yeah, Rem is looking like a pretty good unit, man. I'm not even gonna lie right there. And then we got Beatrice here. So Beatrice is gonna be the third summonable unit, as you guys know. If you don't already know, actually, all 3 of these units here are gonna be summonable in the banner. I think it's what? Ram here. Ram is the free unit, by the way. So Ram is gonna be the one you get for free. The rest of these units you're gonna have to pull for. You can pull for Ram as well, but you know, that's just like an added bonus, right? But here we go, we have Beatrice here. So she's gonna be blue SSR. For her passive here, she's going to increase HP related stats by 5% for each different unknown race ally and recovers 60% of the hero's recovery rate to unknown race allies whenever a skill is used. Applies when participating in battle. So basically how this works is every time you use a skill, you're going to start healing the entire team equal to 60% of the hero's recovery rate of unknown race allies. So I feel like that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good because if you're healing the team, I don't know if they showed it in the live stream here. Was anyone using her? No one was actually running her, but we didn't get to see in the live stream. But damn, if that's like a thing that's actually doable there, then that could be pretty nice. So pretty good passive right there. For her first skill, she's going to deal 400% of a single target enemy and lifesteals 100% of the damage dealt. So this is just a lifesteal card, just single target lifesteal. I thought it was the same as Red Lilia's, but I guess it's just going to be lifesteal single target then. There we are. And then we have Despair AoE, which is basically Blue Zeldris' card or Levi's. Healing based on the critical damage you did. So recovers reduced HP by 30% upon critical hits. So there you go. And then for the ultimate here, it's going to deal 350% of damage to all enemies and lifesteals 30% of the damage dealt. Lifesteal recovers HP based on damage dealt. So basically her whole kit is about keeping herself alive and the entire team with her passive. So she's going to be basically healing every time she uses a skill. No matter what skill she's using, she's going to be healing, which I feel like is kind of cool. And it's also a good sustainability kit right here. I kind of like that. So there's Beatrice right there. And then the final unit we have here is going to be Ram, the free unit we're going to be getting with the collab. And it does make sense that they made her a free unit because of the way they sort of situated her passive here. But Ram is going to be a green unit, SSR rarity. And for her passive here, she's going to increase the unknown race base stats by 20%. So this is going to be very important on a unknown race team if you're running Lolly Merlin, if you're running Red Gother, if you're running Oslo and Hawk, Nanashi, any unknown race unit, and you run Ram in the back, that is going to be the optimal setup probably, because she's going to boost unknown race from the backline. And you can actually see if we go into the live stream here that they both run Ram in the back, if I'm not mistaken. Ram is run on this team in the back. Yeah, so she's giving basic stats to Ram in the front, and you can tell that she's actually giving the basic stats because when you go into the fight here and they actually hold down on the character, as you'll see right here. Let's actually go back a little bit. But yeah, as you can see, when they go to the actual character, you'll see that the basic stats are actually increasing here. So I think this is enough. No, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back a little bit. Here we go. If my internet will load. This shit is not loading. Okay. Go back a little bit. There we go. So right here, when she gets to move cards, as you can see, she moved cards, and you can see that the basic stats were actually increased there. You saw 11k attack. We saw, like, I don't know what the other number was. My computer's kind of bugging here. But like basically you can see that there's an increase to basic stats from the backline, so she does work in the back. That is something to know. So important right there. For her first skill here, she's going to remove enemy stances and deal 250% and stuns for 2 turns, prevents enemies from moving. So this is basically Goddess Elizabeth's stun card, which is not a bad card, man, and it's also ranged as well. So this is going to be hitting from, like, you can actually use her in Grey Demon. I don't know if you can stun Grey Demon, but I know you can hit her or hit the Grey Demon with ranged skills right here. So our second skill here is going to be AoE Rupture. So same card as Assault Meliodas. It's not very good really, like Rupture just kind of sucks AoE. It also is the same card as Ludo, but I don't know if it hits multiple times or if it's just a one-hit skill. Depending on that, it could be good, it could be bad. Either way, it's not a bad skill entirely. And then for ultimate here, she's going to deal 300% of damage to all enemies and reduce attack related stats by 30% for 3 turns. I think this is the same ultimate as Death Pierce if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure actually. I'll have to pull it up, but I could actually pull up Death Pierce real quick because I know he decreases attack related stats on his ultimate here. Let's go to Death Pierce real quick. Death Pierce. Okay, open up. Let's see. Yeah. So same ultimate as Death Pierce as I thought. So not bad. That's actually pretty good. Lowering the enemy's attack related stats for 3 turns, so they're not going to be able to do damage for you for 3 turns straight, man. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, just going over all of the new units that are gonna be coming to the JP version and Korean versions of 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, the new ZeroCollab heroes that will be coming on tomorrow's patch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always, and if you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.